Hello and happy Money Monday. Let's talk about a forecast. So we all wish we had a crystal ball, right? We wish that we could see what's happening into the future and we could better prepare for it, get really excited about all the good things and plan for the things that might not be going so well. But the crystal ball is a little bit muddy, right? We can't fully see into the future. But what we can do is we can create a plan. And we can reverse engineer that plan into snack-sized strategy, into initiatives that will help us reach those ultimate goals. And that's what I consider to be a forecast. You've probably heard this used in a bunch of different terms. Big businesses call it a pro forma. You call it a forecast. I call it a money map, a monetary vision board of your business about what the potential is when you start to really look ahead and plan for it. And I want to give you a couple tips about creating a forecast that we find to be really helpful when we're working with our clients. A good forecast doesn't just have numbers in it, it also plans for capacity. And so what that means is the capacity that you have, the number of hours in the day, the number of resources that you might have on your team. There's a limitation potentially there of how much you can grow with the existing infrastructure that you have. Okay, so it may be that you have these huge revenue goals and it's triple what you're doing right now. Well, can your existing team get you to triple the revenue? Do they have the capacity to actually do that? So a good forecast is, yes, it includes money and it includes capacity, and it looks out into the future to help you really start to visualize, what do these goals look like? We always start with revenue. Like, what are you offering? What are you putting out there? How are you solving problems? In the service-based industry, it could be something like, is it a one-on-one? Is it a group coaching? Is it a digital document program, a self-paced program? Are you a paid speaker, author, those kinds of things? Where is this revenue even coming from? And you can take a spreadsheet or a white sheet or a notepad or whatever it looks like, and I would start with the revenue and be like, what am I putting out in the world and when? And you plot it in just, let's say, a calendar year, January through December. And you plot it of when you're offering what. And you start with the revenue and it kind of drips down from there. Because when you have the revenue, you say, what costs do I have associated with that? That results in the margin, the gross profit. What operating expenses does my business carry? What is my burn rate? What does it cost me to run my business, even if I didn't sell anything? So for me, burn rate items, I have rent. I actually my company pays me rent for this office, which happens to be in my home. That is part of my burn rate. It happens every single month, even if I don't sell anything that month. Another thing, subscriptions, systems. If you have anybody on staff that's more overhead, like an admin or a contractor specifically related to something like marketing, where it doesn't have that direct cost of goods sold, it's more of like you carry it regardless. Those are burn rate items. And then you trickle down and you say, what investments am I going to make? Am I doing a mastermind? Am I doing a coaching program? What other one-time things might be happening in my business? And you start to build your forecast from there on a monthly basis. It's so important that you get visibility to what's happening with your cash. Where is it going? Where is it coming from? Where do I intend for it to come from in the future? It gives you the visibility of possibility and potential of your business, and it also allows you to see where you might have gaps in your resources, gaps in your support. When can you hire somebody? How much can you pay them? If you reach these targets, what does that mean for you? What are you offloading? Are you delegating to a team member? It's really fun. It's a fun process. It's one of my favorite things to do. My team member, my business partner, Amanda, and I do money mapping sessions that really embody a lot of these pieces, but they also weave in some of your personal goals as well. Because, if you're the business owner, you're building this business, you're putting all this blood, sweat, and tears into there. Gosh, you better enjoy it. You better be able to do the things that really light you up. So we create a money map customized for you, your business, your personal goals, your personal values, your financial goals, your professional goals, all the bells and whistles to be able to put together into a forecast. So as you start to think about what this looks like for you, I would start with some of those pointers. So some of those best practices as you create your forecast for the next 12 months and beyond, because you've got something really unique. If you're an entrepreneur and you're sticking in this and you're putting yourself out there and you know that you can provide value, it's going to be really helpful if you have some sort of visibility to what your business is doing from a number standpoint. And have some fun with it. Have some fun with it. If you want some assistance or some guidance in there, you can reach out to me or at Financial Unicrowns CFO team, because we'd love to be able to start a conversation of how we can help you do just that. So with that, Happy Money Monday.